Okay, well, hello guys. Now this is the class that we were supposed to have, but because of technical problems, we couldn't. So anyway, as routine, we have to start with a disclaimer notice, and then we'll get on with the class. So we start. Aviso de privacidad. A partir de este momento, iniciamos la grabación de la sesión de clases en Zoom. El uso de este video será única y exclusivamente para fines académicos. Ninguna persona puede usar las imágenes, audio o información que aquí se comparten con fines ajenos a la clase. Los derechos son propiedad del Instituto Oriente AC. Este espacio se rige bajo las normas del Manual de Convivencia del Colegio. Okay, so this video is not going to be very long because first of all, we have only the vocabulary. That's what you guys worked with in the worksheet for the week. And second of all, well, we don't have anybody participating or making any sort of questions, so we're just going to do it kind of in a simple way and very swift. So let's begin. We have here for your vocabulary, we got 6 words. We got concert hall, which is what's written right over here. We have concert hall, theater, sorry, art gallery, zoo, national park, and dairy farm. Okay, so for the first one, concert hall, let's see here. For concert hall, we're going to look for an image with a stage, okay, with maybe actors or singers. And we also have to look, okay, for the seats. In number 4 and number 6, we seem to have all of those characteristics. We have a stage, we have singers or artists, and then we have a bunch of seats. Okay, but for a concert hall, we also have to look, okay, that's not the only thing we're going to look for. We're also going to look for a band, some sort of band, some sort of musical group, which is what we have in number 6. So that's where we're going to write concert hall. All right, now for theater, which is the second word that we have up here. For theater, okay, we're going to pick number 4. Theater is more like a place where we go to see a play, okay, where we see actors on stage performing some sort of play. So that's what we have in number 4. We got theater right there. Then for, let's see, for the next word that we have, art gallery. For art gallery, let's see here, we have to look for a place where we can see paintings and maybe sculptures and other works of art. And I believe that's what we have in number 5. Okay, there we go. Now we just need the first 3 images. We need to find what they are. Okay, the next word that we have in the vocabulary is zoo. Right here, zoo. Okay, zoo is a place where they keep animals for show. Okay, and sometimes they keep them for the preservation of a species, but not in every case. So we're going to say that number 2 is a zoo. Then we have, the next word up is national park. Okay, right here, national park. Now this is more focused on the preservation of natural resources, and that includes animals, plants, and maybe some landscapes. Okay, and that's just what we have in number 1. We have a national park. And finally, for image number 3, well, obviously we have a dairy farm. Remember that dairy means out of milk. Okay, something that comes out of milk, out of the milk, that's dairy. For example, cheese or cream. Okay, the milk itself is dairy. Okay, all of these milk products are dairy. Okay, so there we have it. That's the simple vocabulary that you guys had to do for homework. Well, the first part at least. Now let's take a look at the second part. Okay, in exercise number 2, we have to match and draw lines, okay, from the left column to the right column. And we have in number 7, we went to the aquarium. Okay, aquarium, a place with fish, maybe dolphins, okay, probably a couple of sharks. Okay, but we see a lot of marine animals. So we're going to connect this to a penguin show. Okay, the aquarium will most probably have a penguin show. For number 8, we have paintings, works of art. Okay, that's going to be an art gallery. Okay, then after that, we have a theater. We went to the theater to see a play. Now, I know that some of you don't have number 9 the way I have it here on the screen because there was a little hiccup that we came across and we had to amend that little hiccup. We had to correct that. Okay, so that's why we changed it to went to the theater. Previously, we listened to music, I believe, but that was because there was a different exercise and that kind of slipped. In number 10, we learned about old cars. We learned about old cars at the museum. Okay, the key word being old. If they're old, they're in a museum. Okay, so that's what we had in the worksheet. That was pretty simple, not very complicated. Okay, but then I prepared also some different exercises, or actually they're about the same topic, but they're a little bit different. So let's see, to keep practicing with this. Okay, we have school trips. Okay, we have the description of these school trips to reinforce the vocabulary for this unit. Okay, so let's see now. We have the number 1. This place is full of artwork. Remember, paintings, sculptures. Here we're talking about an art gallery. In number 2, okay, we have a place that has a lot of marine animals. Remember, marine, that's related to water. So if it's, well, water, the ocean, the sea. Okay, so if it's one of those places, kind of like a zoo, but exclusively for marine animals, well, that's going to be an aquarium. Then number 3, we have this place protects large portions of land from the intervention of man. So we have these places, very, very big places with a lot of nature in it. I'm sorry, a lot of nature in them. And all of this is protected. It's a large portion of land that is protected. Okay, we don't want anybody building houses, cities, or anything of the sort in these sorts of places. These we are going to call national park, or national parks, I should say. And number 4, we have a place that produces a lot of milk. Well, remember, milk is a dairy product, so we're going to say that this is a dairy farm. All right. In number 5, we have this place offers classical music concerts. Okay, so we have very specific kinds of concerts. In this case, classical music. All right. So we're going to talk about a concert hall. Remember, a concert hall is a place that offers specific kinds of concerts. Okay, you can't just have any sort of concert at a concert hall unless we have some sort of exception or something along those lines. In number 6, we have this place keeps exotic animals in enclosures for entertainment. Now, enclosures the word that we have here, an enclosure is a cage. Okay, basically, it's a cage. It's a place where an animal is kept, okay, from where the animal cannot escape. Okay, that's an enclosure. So here we're talking about a zoo. All right, this is a little bit of extra practice that we had because it's vocabulary, so it's only a matter of practicing these words when we see them in real life. For example, you go to a zoo, say African safari. Well, use the word zoo. Try to talk in English to maybe your parents or your siblings, if any of them speak English, or you can say it to yourself. You can even write it down on some sort of notebook, okay, maybe a notepad that you have there with you. You can just write what you're looking at, what you're visiting, so that you remember later on, okay, because this is practice, and remember that practice makes perfect. All right, that's it for this tutoring session, which was interrupted, okay, by poor signal and other technical difficulties. Okay, well, remember to do your homework on the Servo Escolar platform. Also do your homework on the Pearson platform. And watch the video that we have prepared for you next week, okay? And I'll see you on Friday, and let's hope to God that this time we can actually have the tutoring session. Okay, have a nice weekend. That's it for today. Bye-bye.